You can easily duplicate a house inside of Adopt Me. Let me show you how you do it. Now, what is the benefit of going and duplicating a house? Say you've gone and spent a long time going and making a very cool looking house and you want to go and trade it but keep one for yourself. Well, you can duplicate it and trade the duplicated version. This has, however, resulted in houses losing a lot of value recently as people are just going and duplicating houses to the doom. I'm going to be going and duplicating this tiny house that I've got inside of the game and showing you how easy it actually is to go and duplicate houses inside of Adopt Me. We're gonna go and start off by getting the house that you want to go and duplicate. And look, I got the Cupid love heart above me. Let's go. Your first step is to go and find a way to go and get outside of the house. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you, but you know I was inside the house a second ago. Well, now I am outside the house. And now I'm gonna go and grab a propeller and jump off, and it should allow me to go and get on top. Okay, so the idea is to get on the top of the house. You can either do this with a fly pad, using a stroller, or by going and placing a little chair on the outside, allowing you to get out. As you can see, this doesn't really look like a house that much, but this is what it looks like. You then need to press the button that says Edit House. And you're going to see all of these cool tools. But before we go and do any of that, we need to actually have the house that we're going to clone it into. So this is the house that we're currently building, and then we're going to call this the copy this house. We're going to go and name it that. Let's go to a regular tiny house and make sure that this is completely empty, because that's what we're going to go and duplicate it all into. So go into the house that you want to go and duplicate everything into. Oh no, this is a nice house. Yeah, I mean, I could clone this house if I want to, but realistically, I think we're better off just going and buying a tiny home, buying this for 240 bucks, and we're gonna go and duplicate it all into a new house. So before we even start the duplication process, make sure you go into a new house, press Edit House, press this button, click the down button, and press Sell All Furniture. This furniture is like all the basic stuff. It's all free, so we're gonna sell it. Now we have an empty house. You need to make sure that the house is completely empty. Now we're gonna go and rename this as duplication. Okay, so you can't duplicate for free, by the way. It does still cost you bucks. Obviously, bucks is pretty hard to come across. Now let's go back to the house that we're going to be copying everything from. Go back inside like I previously mentioned, and then go and press the sit button to go and sit on the outside. But if you don't have that available, then what you'll probably need to do is go and oh, there we go. Activate like a fly pet and use a stroller to go and get outside the house, or you could just use anything, to be honest, like a grappling hook. Then you want to press Edit House. This little hammer tool, you might need to go into your settings and press Enhance Settings or something. Then press this little section and press Enable X-Ray. You need X-Ray enabled, and it will allow your game to look like this. This looks pretty crazy, but you need to have X-Ray enabled for this to work. Now, the next steps that I'm about to show you are pretty interesting and also slightly confusing, so make sure you pay full attention. You want to select this rectangular cube section. It says click and drag to create a selection box. You want to zoom out and then select absolutely everything. Okay, now you'll see that everything is now highlighted. If it's gone successfully, it should all be highlighted. Now press the button at the top, and then you'll see a button that says clone selected. Do you want to clone everything for 1,952 bucks? Obviously, it depends on your house and if this is going to be worth it for you, because 2,000 bucks to clone the house does mean that you're hopefully going to go and get something worth over 2,000 bucks when you go and trade the house. I'm going to press yes, and let me demonstrate what will happen afterwards. As you can see, I got 3,000 bucks. It's going to clone it, but place it right inside of the house. This might be confusing, all right? It's cloned, but placed right inside of the house. Now what you need to do is find the sell button, all right? You see this? It says sell multiple for full price. You want to press sell all. You're going to get all of your bucks back, all right? Like, you're going to be confused. What was the point of that? Well, there is a button that says undo. Undoing the last action will cost you 1,552 bucks, or whatever that number is. What we're going to do is go and press the My Home section, click on the house that we want to duplicate, then press the undo button, And as you can see, it says undoing the last action will cost 1,952 bucks. You see this tiny green sliver? You want to go and press this button to go and swap your house. Alright, so we have swapped from the house that has all of the stuff, and now we're in the house that has absolutely nothing. The house that we bought that has nothing in it. Undoing the last action will cost you 1,952 bucks, and basically that means we copied everything from the last house, duplicated it, pressed the undo button, spawned in the new house, and confirming that we want to undo selling it all, and theoretically pressing this button should paste everything into this house just like that. I now have 2 of this exact same house, and all I had to do was spend the 1,900 bucks. If you want proof, I can go and press exit house. You'll realize that this was the red house or the pink house, and we can go and change the house into the copy this house, which is the blue house, and go and walk in, and you'll realize that it is the exact same house. So this does mean you guys need to be careful when you're trading for houses inside of Adopt Me, because at the end of the day, this house could have been duplicated 1,000 times. For example, I didn't build this house, I got it in a trade. But that person who traded for it might have duplicated it 10 times. And now me, I can go and duplicate this 100 times, as long as you have the bucks enough to go and do it. Realistically, is trading houses going to be easy? I don't know. So let's go and try and trade this house and find out what sort of offers will I go and get for this duplicated house inside of Adopt Me. I just joined a public server. I feel like it's going to be slightly difficult to even find someone who wants to go and trade for a house. It's normally hard to get people in. So the easiest way to go and get people to go and check out your house is head to the spawn and tell people to go and follow you. And after a while, people might go and do it. If not, there's a thing on Discord where people go and post pictures of their houses that they're going and trading. I also have my own Discord server, which a lot of you guys have been questioning about. If you're over the age of 13, there's a link in the description and you guys can go and join it. So I think this person is following me. They want to go and check out this house. Let's find out if we go and get any sort of interesting trades for this. So let's go and enter inside, see what this person is gonna say to this house. I like the fact this person is now just like changed their username to say CookieCutter fan is crazy. It definitely didn't say that before. So I'm gonna press list for trade, see if anyone then wants to go and offer for this house. They sent me an offer. This is the house. Let's see what sort of offers we get. So this was a duplicated house, meaning it cost 2,000 bucks to get this. So that means technically you'd be buying a diamond unicorn for 2,000 bucks. Now, is that a good deal? I don't know. I don't know the value of pets in form of buck-wise, but I feel like that's probably a pretty interesting offer. 2,000 bucks for a diamond unicorn is pretty fun. They said, hi, I'm a big fan. Thanks. What I'm not going to do is go and accept this. I did just duplicate it. I want people to be aware that they're trading for a duplicated house, and I don't want people to go and overpay for a house that could be theoretically duplicated for 2,000 bucks. As long as you got the bucks, you could go and duplicate this 1,000,000 times and basically just keep trading it and going and getting cool pets. Which is why I get so many comments on my video saying, oh, I've got this house on the Shadow versus Frost Dragon house. So many people say that they've got the exact same house as me. I'm gonna say I'll pass, you're probably over, yeah, have a good day, and hit decline. But I think it's pretty easy to go and duplicate houses. This video literally proved it to you. And also, there is apparently a hack going on right now where players can literally duplicate your house. So if someone went into my house right now, they could duplicate the whole thing without even having to own the house in the first place, which is absolutely insane. I think Adopt Me is looking into that hack. As of how that works, I don't know, but you can literally clone someone else's house by literally just visiting it, which is insane. Let me know if you like this video. If you want to go and check out another Adopt Me video, press the button on the screen right now. I think you're going to love to watch this video next, so click here to go and watch it.